Do you want to add more links to your Instagram bio? Since Instagram only allows one link in your profile of Instagram, it can be difficult to send traffic to multiple different offers. So how can we get around this? Well, there are a couple different options that actually allow you to add multiple different links to your Instagram bio. So in this video, I'm going to cover 3 of my favorite ways to do this. Plus, if you stick with me until the end of this video, I am going to share one more secret tip of a place in Instagram where you can actually have a clickable link that most people don't know about. Before we get started, make sure you click the link below this video to download my video marketing resources cheat sheet. Inside, you're going to find all of the different resources and video equipment that you're going to need to use to get started on your video journey. Now, let's jump into the different options. The first one is Linktree. Now, Linktree is a free software that allows you to add multiple different links to a landing page for people to choose from. Linktree then gives you a custom URL for you to put into your Instagram bio. The one thing to keep in mind with Linktree is that with the free version, they do keep their branding on the bottom of the landing page. So if you wanted something that was completely custom, you would have to upgrade your Linktree account or go with one of the other options that we're going to talk about today. But let's jump over into my computer so I can give you a walkthrough of how Linktree works. So when you first log into Linktree, this is what you're going to see. You won't have any links here, but because this is what I currently use for my Instagram profile, I already have a whole bunch of links set up here. But what I like about this is it's kind of the easiest solution for you to start using right away. It gives you a preview on the right-hand side of what it will look like when someone clicks onto your profile. But the only thing, like I said before, to mention is that it does have the Linktree branding at the bottom. Now you can purchase the Pro program of Linktree to have that removed and add some more custom branding. But for myself, I just didn't think it was necessary, but you can for $6 US a month. But let's go back over to links. You can toggle on and off your links here and it'll kind of disappear and add back into your profile. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of links here, but not all of them are turned on. I can kind of turn them on as I like and have those added on there. You can add a new link by just hitting there and adding your title and adding your URL there. You can also add a thumbnail with the Pro version. There's a bunch of other different options there here for you. You can priority link it so it highlights a different color. You can have a scheduled link for when something goes live. So a little bit more planning and a little bit more link analytics as well with the Pro features. So this is just a quick tutorial of Linktree as another option for you to have multiple links within your profile. The next option is Leadpages. So I'm saying Leadpages, but you could really use any sort of landing page software. Leadpages just happens to be one of my favorites. Most of the time when you use landing pages, it's because you're trying to get someone to sign up for your email list or you're using them as part of a sales funnel strategy. But in this case, you can just create a simple landing page similar to Linktree, but more customized with a bunch of different buttons that then lead to your different offers. The benefit of this type of link option is that you can make it completely customized to your brand, and you can also add as many options and links as you'd like. Now, Leadpages is a paid program, whereas the Linktree has a free version. So depending on your marketing strategy and your budget, you may decide to go with one or the other. Now let's jump back over to my computer so I can walk you through how to set up this custom page on Leadpages. So once you're inside Leadpages, you're going to want to start to build a new landing page so you can add multiple links to your Instagram profile. So I just came over and went into free resources and download as the section here. And I'm just going to pick this super simple, super basic squeeze page here. So I'm going to say view and use this template. You can name it. So this is just going to be Wonderment Creative link page for Instagram. Perfect. So now that this is here, you can now customize this page so that it works with your brand and has all the different links that you'd want on it. So if you kind of hover over everything, it'll kind of put a blue box around things that you can then delete. So I'm going to delete all of this. And so we have a blank space to work with. So now that we have this blank space, let's delete those as well. Perfect. Now we just have one little element in there. We can kind of start playing around with here. So if you go into the left-hand side into the menu, there's a place that says widget. So if you click on that and find the image button, you can then start to drag and drop different elements in there. So I'm going to put an image in here and add my logo in because I want this to be branded to my business. So I'm going to click there and insert that. You can then do all of the fun stuff of making it smaller, bigger, however you want to do that. Then I'm going to find the button here, over here, the button element, and drag and drop that right underneath there. This is how I'm going to start adding the different links that I want displayed on my Instagram. So I'm going to click that edit button there and make it to my brand colors. Then I'm going to double click in here and I'm going to put the title of what I want this to be linked to. So I'm going to say, join my Wonderment Video Marketing Warriors Facebook group. There we go. Click here where it says add click event. It'll give me some different options. So I want this to go to an external URL because I'm using this to send traffic to another spot. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to paste the URL for my Facebook group in there just like that. Perfect. So that is exactly what I want. So now all I have to do is just copy this with using this little copy button and then drag it right underneath. And I can change this to something else that I want to say. So visit my website. And again, I would just click that and change the link there. We can duplicate that again and then again drag and drop that right underneath there and change it to sign up for a free strategy call with me. Again, hit the link there and then add that one in there just like that. And you could continue to build as many links here as you want. Finally, you can add some text in there if you wanted some text information. You could say like that. You could center it. There's a whole bunch of different options here. And then of course you can drag and drop that to wherever you want. But as soon as you have this looking the way you want it to, you can change the background image up here. So you can go edit section settings and then change image, and you could upload, whatever you wanted to upload there. Maybe it's a picture of myself. You can change that to however you want it to be. From there, you would just come up to this main menu up here where it says publish and publish this using your domain. Change this to, Instagram link or whatever you wanted it to say there. And you could hit publish. Once that is published and live, people can actually visit this page with this link. So you would just say copy link, then come over into Instagram, go to your settings, and then put that link right in there. So now that when someone visits your profile, they're actually going to be redirected to this link right here. So if you want to go over and preview it, you just hit preview there. And then this is what it will look like on your mobile device when someone clicks that link in your bio. And this is what it'll look like on a tablet. So there you go. That's how you create a custom link page using Leadpages. Now the third option is called Link in Bio, and it's actually a feature of Later, which is an Instagram content planning app. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know that I love Later. It is one of my favorite tools for planning your Instagram content, and I absolutely love this feature of it as well. What Link in Bio does is it actually creates a shoppable Instagram profile for your content. So this is a really great option if you sell physical products or you're an e-commerce store of any kind, because you actually are able to create different links for each Instagram post so that when someone clicks the link in your profile bio, it actually brings up your Instagram feed as a shoppable feed. And when they click on each of those posts, it brings them to each of the different links that you've attached to each of those posts. So let's jump on over to my computer so I can show you how this works. Okay, so once you open up your Later program, you're going to come to the main screen here. But if you come over into the left-hand side menu and hit Link in Bio, this is actually where you're able to find the link to your actual bio. So if I click mine here, it's going to bring me to my shoppable Instagram feed. Now, I haven't used this feature in a little while because I do personally use Linktree for my Instagram, but this is the ones that I have used with Later. These are the posts that I have used a link with that are going to be showing if I had this link in my bio. So for an example, if you click on this one here, the link is book a strategy call with me. If you click this one here, again, it's going to take you to your strategy call there. So I'm just going to go back. So as you can see, this would be very helpful if you were an e-commerce brand, because each one of these squares could actually link to each product that was in the photo. So super helpful. If you come back over into later and go into your calendar, and I'm just going to head over to month view here, I will just show you how you could do this, how you could add a link to each of these images. So here in later is where you would add your caption in there. And then down here where it says link in bio, you could actually add the link that you wanted to attach to this photo, so that when you went over into this feed here, you could click on that and it would show you the link there. So that's another option for multiple different links within your Instagram using Later's link in bio. So those are the 3 different options for you to add more clickable links to your Instagram profile. Now, depending on your business and your budget, one of these options might work better for you. So let me know in the comments below which one would be your favorite for your business. Now, I promised that I would share one more secret tip for you when it comes to links on Instagram, right? Well, here's the secret. IGTV. So many people don't know this, but when you create an IGTV, you can actually put a link in the description below your IGTV, and this becomes a clickable link. Now, this is a big deal for Instagram because it's the only other place really that you can have a clickable link in your description. You can't have them in Instagram posts, you can't have them on stories unless you have the swipe up feature with 10,000 followers or more. So being able to take advantage of this little hack on your IGTVs is a really big deal. Because it is video content that Instagram pushes more heavily, you have an opportunity of showing up in front of more people and then having them click on that clickable link. So I would love to know, did you know about this little IGTV hack? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it the thumbs up, share it on your social media, and of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.